drove all the way down from Harrisville, New Hampshire to join us today. Cosy Sheridan Charlie Koch.
Thank you. Well, we're delighted to be here as part of this, and I want to thank you all for coming out on your Sunday, contributing to a good cause, and waiting here for Charlie, because I got all the attention. I always get all the attention first. And then Charlie has to set himself up. And then I dive into the song, and poor Charlie's still trying to plug in his bass. And today's our anniversary, and I don't want to do that.
Can you hear it?
When the neighbors first moved in, I'm the one who built the fence. I'm the kind who can't hold out her hand if I know my line of defense. We are living in interesting times, and the sky falls every day. And I used to think my fence could make the world go away. But this morning all I know is I wanna fall down and cry. 'Cause this morning I don't need my fence, I need my neighbor on the other side. Well, I've seen my neighbor with her children in the morning, driving them to school. And I've seen her play a game in the driveway. She knows how to set and bend a rule. And I don't know that much about her, but I dropped in and we talked at her store. And each time I come away wanting to know a little bit more. 'Cause this morning all I know is I wanna fall down and cry. 'Cause this morning I don't need my fence, I need my neighbor on the other side. And I'm not the first one to a protest, and I am the last one with a sign. 'Cause I mostly want to be left in peace to make my pretty designs. And I don't know from trade agreements, and I don't understand all I hear. But I wasn't certain when the neighbors moved in, and now I am glad they are here. And this morning all I know is I wanna fall down and cry. This morning I don't need my fence, I need my neighbor on the other side. When Kemp said that the last song he played he wrote in 2018, and he never thought he'd still be singing it in 2026, because I wrote that in 2017, and I never thought I'd still be writing it, singing it in 2026. But I was trying to think of songs that would be, sort of cogent to the event, as it were, and I happen to have a few, so that's what we're going to do. So just recently, I I read somewhere the idea that it's perhaps that we're a little too informed and we're always reading the news, and this might not be good for our mental health, and that maybe to take a little news break sometime was a good idea. And so I tried this because I realized I was just turning on the paper to figure out if my team had won. And I didn't know how much that was contributing to the world. So for about a week, I decided I would start my day reading a little bit of poetry or drawing my cat or something that wasn't reading the news. And Charlie looks like he wants to talk to me. Charlie, what's happening over there? I could ignore this, but I've been on stage long enough to know now that you're no longer following anything I'm saying. You are now fascinated by Charlie. And I can tell you what he's saying. He wants to hear more of my guitar. Are we right, Charlie? How you doing now? Doing better? My secret weapon, Charlie Koch. So anyway, I tried this for a week, and I have to say, it helped to try start my day a new way. So here we go. What if I stop keeping up with the news just for a day? What if I stop rooting for the bad guys to lose? And brought some flowers in from the yard. The daffodils are blooming, it wouldn't be hard. What if I stop keeping up with the news? And what about the news? The birds are singing in the trees. The important weather and whether they remember where they hid the sunflower seeds. Cheering from the sidelines as it all unfolds. Let the world be what the yard can hold. What if I stop keeping up with the news? And what a better world we might make if less got done for doing's sake. And everyone brought more flowers in from the yard. Oh, the world is a mess, so I will do what I can to turn my fist into an open hand. A little less hate for 24 hours. Turn off the news, turn on the flowers. More birds singing of seeds. Today I will sit and read the trees. What if I stop keeping up with the news? 'Cause what a better world we might make if less got done for doing's sake. And everyone brought more flowers in from the yard. Oh, what if I stop keeping up with the news just for a day? What if I stop rooting for the bad guys to lose? And brought some flowers in from the yard. The daffodils are blooming, it wouldn't be hard. What if I stop keeping up with the news? What if I stop keeping up with the news? All right, how you doing? So Charlie and I were trying to talk about what we were going to play, and we were negotiating about it, and he thought we should do this song, which I appreciate his vote of faith. This is the most political song I have written, and I haven't played it anywhere, so I'm going to try it on you guys, okay? As you might have noticed from my last two songs, I'm at heart a peacemaker, and I've been an entertainer for 40 years, and I believe that everyone in the room should feel welcome. So I'm not a very good protest writer, because I'm worried about who I'm alienating in the room. But I started this in the winter, and I think it will be pretty self-explanatory, but I did want to tell you that the chorus is heavily influenced by a book I read back during the Afghan and Iraq wars called War Killed Achilles by Carolyn Alexander, about a fabulous discussion about the fact that Achilles is a young man asked to die for a war that he doesn't believe in.
Show us your rage, show us the video, and how it was staged, and drop the big one on those tiny little men. Then hey, let's watch that over again. War killed Achilles, and here we go again, sending boys and girls to fight for old men. Hector will die with his brothers and friends. War killed Achilles, here we go again. Hey Pete, here's your war, show us how it's done. If you're not gonna use it, then why have the gun? You gotta make your mark, show us you're a man. Blow 'em away, that's the battle plan. War killed Achilles, and here we go again, sending boys and girls to fight for old men. Hector will die with his brothers and friends. War killed Achilles, here we go again. Why not marry the movies to the war? 'Cause that's what good lighting and makeup is for. So give it a soundtrack and a bright cartoon, and the children will be lining up to die soon. War killed Achilles, here we go again, sending boys and girls to fight for old men. Hector will die with his brothers and friends. War killed Achilles, here we go again. Oh, war killed Achilles, here we go again. Thank you very much. We're just going to send you off on this one little memo from the gods. Thank you for your attention. You got a great show coming up. I want to thank Tom Smith for doing this. New band, the Loud Twos. Did he get bit by a tick? Did his ticker stick? Did some food go down the wrong way? Something to take him down a peg? A clot in the leg? Is there any good news today? Is a little stroke too much to hope that the flu might chew his way? For something to go pop, the other shoe to drop, is there any good news today? Oh, I know what you're thinking, I will be punished, I'm gonna go to hell. Maybe Jesus could do it, I'm not up to it, I cannot wish that man well. Oh, maybe Jesus could do it, I'm not up to it, I cannot wish that man well. I'm always hoping when the newspaper comes open that nature will have entered the fray. Nothing messy or gooey like what they did to King Louis, but just a little good news today. And you could call this a curse, but I could have wished worse. But I don't want to go to hell. Maybe Jesus could do it, I'm not up to it, I cannot wish that man well. Last chance. Maybe Jesus could do it, I'm not up to it, I cannot wish that man well. Thank you.
Cosy Sheridan and Charlie Koch. Cosy, I think you graduated the protest song course, don't you think? That's great. Before we stretch, I just want to also introduce, we have a 5-person concert organizing group, and you've already met the Lied Twos, and you met me. But we also have Margot Smith. Margot, would you just sing? It was really great to have Margot on the team. Kept us all going. And also we have Dan Tappan tonight, who's taking photographs. And I would like to introduce you to Howard Ostroff. How are you? Where are you? Howard's in the back there. Howard is our connection to First Church and Parish here. And when I said, I need a venue for 300 people, he said, we've got one. That's great. Thank you, Howard. Let's see, that's all of those folks right there. Okay, so we're going to do a quick stretch in place. Now, if you have to use the facilities, it's across the hall, but everybody stand. We're going to stand. We're halfway through. There's stretch. Say hello to the person next to you, the person behind you. Yeah, stretch.